I love being overwhelmed by love.
Yes.
Yes.
Look, what did we do to deserve this?
Yes.
Well, I can't speak for you.
No.
But I can say for me, decades of quality entertainment. Thank you.
Wow.
Hey, hello, little one. How are you? Little boy. You know, it's so amazing. I just realized the three of us have not been together since we were at the border trying to block that caravan.
That's
you know, it's
correct.
been a while.
That's correct. That is
Yeah.
the last time, I believe.
And I'm excited. I wanted to do the show because I wanted to do the show one more time before my beauty fades.
Oh, well, then you're here. Thank goodness you're here.
Are you promoting?
Yes, I'm promoting my new movie, which has not been offered to me yet.
Congratulations.
You never know.
Congratulations.
But this is the greatest show on television because there is no host in late night that pretends to care the way you do.
Thank you so much.
And I love that. Isn't he amazing? And I love
Thank you
that.
so much.
Oh, no.
Thank you.
I mean, no one captures phoniness the way you do. It's a gift.
you.
And I love that suit.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh my God! I love the way it conceals all the weapons you have.
Yeah.
No bulges.
And when I'm
yeah.
home, watching the show, which is rare, but no. No, when I'm home watching the show, I think, wow, for somebody who does meth, your teeth look great. Do you wear like a rubber thing? I don't know.
No,
You don't know how meth
It's a whole
works.
system.
You prove that tall, handsome white men can make it in show business. Yeah.
Wow. And you have such a. May I jump in? You have such a.
And then I want to hear from you.
You have such a clean image. I mean, and that's hard to do in today's world. I suggest that whatever you're paying the National Enquirer, you should double it.
That is so nice. You guys,
Wait a minute. Do you smell Febreze?
No, that's Jimmy's new fragrance.
yeah, that is. Well, Steve,
It's fresh.
Steve, it's been a while since I last saw you.
Jimmy says it's been a while since he last saw you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It has been a while, and I'm doing good. Good.
Good.
A little older.
Okay.
I learned that today. I was at a street corner in Manhattan waiting for the light to change, and there was like a 16-year-old kid next to me standing there, and we were both standing there, just the two of us. I'm waiting for the light to change, and then finally it changes, and I turn to him, I say, well, I guess it's time to cross the street. And then I realized I had become the old coot that when I was 16 would say to me, well, I see you have a shiny new bicycle.
No, you are timeless. Are you kidding? Really, I mean, although right now he just smiled and a hunk of makeup fell off, but I caught it and I'll give it. But you know, people think...
I heard you.
Yeah, you heard that?
I heard you in the makeup room.
Yes.
I go in, I say, just some light powder. He says, give me the full drag queen. That's true.
No, you know, Steve, here's the thing about Steve. And I tell him if he were here. Steve, but Steve is, people think he's older than he is because they think he's terminal because there's no blood really flowing because you're pale.
I'm not pale. I'm a normal looking.
please.
You think that? Go
Steve
ahead.
puts on sunscreen at night, He did a 23andMe DNA test, and it came back 23% Scotch-Irish, 77% vapor.
Wow. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
That is a pale human being.
But that means a lot to me that you guys are here on the 5th anniversary of The Tonight Show, of me hosting my Tonight Show.
How exciting.
She's a little sarcastic.
No.
No.
I'm trying to get it down. Is this good?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
No, it's appropriate because when I see you and Steve Higgins every night, I mean, to me, you are Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi without the sexual tension, But I think it's so brave of you, 5 years in, and to decide suddenly to abandon the comedy format. I think it's a good, it's shaking her up,
And
dude.
Actually, Marty and I learned. We learned from your show. We were backstage watching the monologue, and we realized, wow, he must put the laughs in later.
At least you're learning from this.
No, it is. Congratulations. 5 years on NBC. That's 125 in Megyn Kelly years.
That's correct. That is correct.
I don't get it, but I laughed.
Yeah, you
Laughed, but I don't get
You
it.
certainly do.
Now, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I think it's amazing that this show started February 17th, 2014, and almost 2 years later, Nancy Reagan's dead.
Guys, let's talk about.
No, let's go on. You want to change the subject.
No,
he does
I
not.
don't
Yes.
want to change this subject.
He just wants to entertain. That's all.
I want to say congrats on the Netflix special. Last time you were here, we were talking about your Netflix special.
Yeah, it was called You Got It In There, Now Get It Out.
No, it was not. No, the other.
Oh, I'm thinking of the other thing we did.
special. It's a different.
Oh, I'm thinking of the
That
other
never
special.
aired in this.
The one we shot in Europe.
No, it was never
That's right.
aired in this country at all.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Now it's coming back. That was the other title.
That was, now,
You know, I hope you two are having fun. Gee,
When did you get here?
I never felt so alone.
Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing about our Netflix special.
Yeah.
It was nominated for 4 Emmys.
That's right. That's right. Well deserved.
And I don't know how many people here have been nominated for 4 Emmys, but it's a burden. Because I'm thinking, how do we even carry 4 Emmys? Is that 2 in each arm?
Wow.
Or there's 2 of us, maybe you carry 2, I carry 2. Then there's the jealous looks as we walk out. And I'm thinking, you know, I'm starting to wish we don't even win one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And luckily, your wish came true.
Yeah.
You didn't win it. You didn't win it.
Congrats. What is it like working together, you guys?
Well, you know, Steve is it's so amazing, all the things he can do. You know, he performs magic, he juggles, he plays the banjo, and somehow he's famous. That's quite a list.
That is a
And I'll tell you what I love about touring around with Marty Short. No paparazzi.
Wow. Oh my God, 0. 0. The tour,
Damn you!
I don't care.
The new tour is called Now You See Them, Soon You Won't. The upcoming tour dates, I want to say, Wilkes-Barre in Pennsylvania at Mohegan Sun. That's on February 15th. February 16th, you're at Foxwoods in Connecticut. That'll be fun.
Yeah. Have you been
and
there?
Yes, I've totally been there.
Wow, what a story.
It's called Conversations.
That's when I had my gambling
And it
problem.
was amazing. Nothing happened.
You wouldn't believe it. They let me in and I stayed over.
Yeah.
Foxwoods in
Why
Connecticut.
don't you come to the Foxwood show?
I would tell.
Or do you want to be with your family?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your problem?
I don't know. It's like
course
every
I'll be
time I've ever invited you anywhere. Oh, I got to be with my children and wife.
That's not true. You never asked-
Loser!
March 2nd in Syracuse at the Landmark Theater. I can go to that one.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty fun.
And
Yeah, we
Foxwoods.
would prefer it if you didn't on that one.
I understand.
Foxwoods, like, you know.
You guys are going to stick around and play a game, but first you said you had something for me? You made something for me?
Oh,
yes.
yes. And we don't want to embarrass you,
Yeah.
of course, but because we know how you hate to make things about yourself,
No, actually, we
we wanted to give you something to celebrate your 5th year hosting The Tonight Show.
And we have enjoyed the show so much, so we personally sat down and picked our favorite bits over the last 5 years. We looked at all the rap and the music and the singing and the impression. It was so much fun. And so we put together a little montage of our favorite moments from your show for the last 5 years.
I love you guys. That is amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Steve Martin and Martin Short.
Toast to you, James.
So many great moments.
So many great cheers to us, guys. Steve Martin, Martin Short, everybody. Catch them on tour, and now you see them. Soon you won't.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and on and on.